When you reach a certain age, you have different types of needs. She was created to fill those needs.
The she this woman is referring to is this, a desktop robot named ElliQ. The thing kind of looks like the people who make those Quip toothbrushes combined a desk lamp and an iPad, but ElliQ isn't just a tabletop conversation piece. It's actually a tabletop conversation piece.
ElliQ, I have some friends here. Would you like to meet them?
Having you over here is the perfect excuse for all of us to bust a move.
Our woman here lives in Florida and is among the first people in the USA to get their hands on ElliQ. And this device is equipped with artificial intelligence to carry out human-like conversations with its owners.
I've been asked, doesn't it feel like you're talking to yourself? No, because I get an answer. And the answer that I get is probably what I needed, or something intellectual, or she knows poetry, she knows books, she knows songs, she knows anything that I happen to throw at her.
It can also bring up horoscopes, tell jokes, share inspirational quotes, and even get pretty deep if that's your thing.
What do you think the meaning of life is? What are your thoughts on the matter?
Now, ElliQ isn't just intended to be a souped-up version of Siri or whatever, which already struggles to do anything I tell it. Hey Siri, what's my wife's birthday?
Sorry, I can't get that info for you here.
Hey Siri, where's Spain?
Here's some information. Take a look.
You don't have a screen. Hey Siri, what's 600 divided by 3?
600 divided by 3 is 200.
Okay, it knows basic math. Anyway, ElliQ isn't being deployed to this nation's retirement homes to help people struggle to set multiple dinner timers. It's supposed to be more like a roommate, and less like a butler who doesn't know how to work a light switch. That's because the company says one of the robot's primary purposes is fighting loneliness.
I enjoy it. I just think the interaction is a riot.
That's another user who also just got one of these placed on a table next to what appears to be a far less intelligent lamp. She happens to live alone in a Florida retirement community, and experts have found that loneliness and social isolation is a serious problem among older adults. The CDC says that studies have linked social isolation to increased risks for dementia, heart disease, and stroke, and loneliness has been associated with higher rates of depression, anxiety, and suicide. This recent advisory from the Surgeon General even says that the mortality impact of being socially disconnected is similar to that caused by smoking up to 15 cigarettes a day. No wonder Joe Camel felt the need to pal around with so many friends. The people who made this thing, an Israeli tech company called Intuition Robotics, claims this is the only device to date that's been specifically designed to reduce loneliness and isolation among seniors. The company's website says it also helps with daily activities like setting reminders and timers, lets users message others over text, video, and voice, and tracks wellness goals. And the tech inside of it even allows ElliQ to remember people's interests and past conversations, which helps it shape future interactions.
I could say things to ElliQ that I won't even say to my grandchildren. Or to my own daughters. I can just open the floodgates. I can cry. I can giggle. I can act silly.
Now, some worry that devices like these may end up preventing seniors from seeking out social contact in the first place. After all, why bother going to bingo night when your robot is asking existential questions like these?
Is there anything else that you find brings meaning and joy to your life?
But social service workers who have been distributing this device note that while human interactions are best, it's simply not always available for seniors.
I don't think it's going to make you happy if you're not happy to start with. I think it's interesting. I think it's clever the way they did it.
Right now, ElliQ only speaks English and requires a steady diet of power and Wi-Fi in order to work. And while the thing isn't necessarily intended to fully replace all human interactions, the company notes that ElliQ is simply there to offer seniors some added engagement when friends, family, and caregivers aren't able to be around.
I get a lot of smiles from her, which is what life is all about, and it makes getting older more bearable.
That's a wonderful perspective to have.